Mr. Coburn, so if you had your way, you would say that your horse has to run all 3 stops of the Triple Crown.
It's all or nothing. It is all or nothing. It's like Dwayne Wade.
How do you mean?
Well, he plays in 54 games and he pops up in the NBA Finals like, hello, here I am. It's a coward's way out. I mean, it's like me playing Simon versus a retired NFL player.
Mr. Coburn, I'm not exactly
Well,
sure.
let me clear it up here for you, Junior. The Kings have been a franchise since, what, 67? And the Rangers, they've been a franchise since 1926, and now they have a target on their back. It's like me having a candy-eating contest versus a 5-year-old diabetic kid. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go school a 14-year-old wheelchair kid in some basketball. Check ball, Wheels. Get ready, because the box score starts now.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple: C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Howard Collins for box score.
Hello and welcome to the Box Score. I'm Brock in Los Angeles. They are the Danettes in Milford, Connecticut. Seton, you and the boss had a brodeo planned on Wednesday night for the Stanley Cup in New York, but he admitted today that nobody's gotten back to him regarding tickets. Do you think the boss will come through at the last second?
Well, I don't think it's a matter of the boss coming through. I don't know if the boss's friends are going to come through, though, on this one. And I kind of had a good inkling that something was up. Right from the minute he pulled my name out of that hat, I thought, there's probably not a very good chance this is actually going to happen. And then as time went on, I heard literally nothing about going to the game, so I was like, I'm just going to ignore this until Dan brings it up. And lo and behold, he finally brings it up by saying, oh, by the way, I don't think we have any tickets for the game.
If you were betting right now, are you going to the Stanley Cup tomorrow?
No.
Well, you said in your box appearance that Dan was making it up to you by giving you free golf lessons today. McLovin, does it make you jealous that Dan and Seton continue to bond even through adversity?
Yeah, a little bit jealous, but I gotta tell you, the thing with the golf lessons is, usually during a look-in, we'll have like an interesting conversation or something funny. The golf lessons are all business. Like, he's not like doing that for effect. He's like giving a real golf lesson to Seton with like real tactical things. So like you sit here, like, what are you supposed to say to that?
I mean, just watching. Dan was taking the lesson, and so it seemed very seriously.
Yeah.
He had him like stop in the middle to see where, like, at the end of his swing, where it was standing, and
I can imagine that would be interesting to golf fans, and it's true. But like, there's nothing we can add here. So it's just it leaves the back row who's standing right here sort of in an awkward position.
And usually protecting yourself from errant balls. Well, one guy who won't have any trouble getting tickets is LA Kings fan and actor Will Ferrell, and he and the boss discussed Paulie and Fritzy's fate on Friday.
Fritzy's getting painted.
That's what I heard on Friday.
On Friday, yeah. He lost a bet. Have you been painted before your body?
I don't think I have.
You would know.
I've been pepper sprayed before. But now is it just like with a power painter?
You know those swimsuit models that get their bathing suits painted?
Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing that with Fritzy and Paulie.
That's not going to look good.
No, it's not.
No.
That's why we're going to have them do it.
But I may paint my body in solidarity on Friday.
I respect that. I mean, to have Will Ferrell in your corner. I actually think this is going to be kind of fun. I have a couple ideas of what's going to be painted, and I think it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great TV, and I'm actually looking forward to it. At first I was like, I don't want to get painted, but you know what? What other job in the world would you even have this chance for a professional person to paint you? I'm sure it's going to be uncomfortable, more for you watching than me doing it, though.
I've always loved Will Ferrell, and not that I expect him to actually paint himself or have someone paint him on Friday in solidarity, but the fact that he even said that and would even consider that for a split second on the air today, you got to love Will, and we appreciate that he's got our back as we go through this on Friday.
That's a guy who's never had any problem taking his shirt off.
Never.
Or any part of his
And I think that's the point of it. I was thinking the same thing, too. If you remember the movie Old School, when he falls over, when Snoop Dogg's up there on the stage, and Will's not in fantastic shape, and he owns it. He knows it's funny.
There's something about a guy like Will Ferrell, like where he could just stand there and it's funny, or anything he says is funny. Some people have that ability and some people don't. And I wonder how much that plays into when you're standing there with a shirt painted onto your body, and it's like, is that funny or is that like weird?
Yeah.
Probably be weird. Fritzy, not only did you book Will Ferrell today, but Kevin Costner is also on deck this week. Field of Dreams is a favorite of the boss, but thanks to McLovin, maybe not anymore.
And all of a sudden, Kevin Costner's playing catch with his dad. That was good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah,
me and Seaton can reenact that this weekend if you want and send in the video.
Oh, Jesus. I've never heard anything colder than that. I cannot believe you just said that.
So, because my dad's dead and Fritzy's dad dead and Paulie's dad's dead, you guys are going to recreate it because your dads are alive.
We'll throw it up on the website. Okay, yeah, it was cold, but
I cannot believe you said that.
I gotta tell you, getting that kind of reaction out of the front row and Fritzy just sort of made my day.
You were never that way, though. Something's happened to you. I know we all kind of attributed, at least partially joking but partially serious, to Paulie's, which we're trying to keep up with Paulie's snark. But that just came out of left field. That's so not like you to say something harsh like that.
To entertain this room, you have to say something pretty mean or snarky. Otherwise, it's never even going to pop.
That was pretty outstanding, though, because our dad's dead line is common. I mean, if you ever reference anything about anyone says something about their dad, someone says, oh, well, it's too, my dad's dead, so thanks.
Yeah, I've never been prouder, McLovin. I mean, for years, I wish that my dad were alive and everyone else's was dead, that I could make that kind of joke, but today was almost as good.
Oh, boy. Happy Father's Day, guys.
Yeah.
Well, my dad's dead, so that's going to save me money on a tie. Coming up, will the Danettes be partying with the NASCAR legend, and who's the better flopper? Stay tuned and find out.
As a professional broadcaster, I totally respect the fine work of Seaton, Paulie, Fritzy, and McLovin. True professionals. Really?
Welcome back to the box score. Ron Burgundy clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. Paulie, Dale Jr. told us today that he would love for you guys to come down to his pad and do a show from there. What's the etiquette? Do you bring your own beer and jerky, or does Dale provide the party goods?
I'll bet Dale's got a lot of supplies on his property. He has like couple hundred acres. He actually built an old-time western town with like a bar and a church and places to eat. I mean, that place looks like heaven.
Paulie, have you ever been to Whiskey River, his bar down there?
No, I've never been to Dale Jr.'s house. I've been on his RV, and his RV back in the day before he was when he was single, was a pretty wild time. He had a stripper pole on it.
Nice.
And it was not necessary. It wasn't like a stability pole. It was for the ladies.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, if you guys do make it to Dale's place, we hope one Danette is properly dressed.
You don't have underwear on, do you?
I don't.
You do.
Dude, that's...
What? What's the big deal? I like to air out. It's cool. It's a cool breeze.
There's a reason they make underwear. It's for people to wear.
They make them. And they want to make money. There's companies that want to.
Dude, what is a big cap?
You're saying underwear is a scam?
Underwear is a scam?
We all have our different things that we do or don't do as far as comfort level. I don't know if it started years ago when I was in the hospital and I had to wear one of those robes, and you're not, most people walking around there aren't wearing underwear, and I kind of got used to it. And when you're just kind of letting everything lay out and be free, and I didn't look back. Hopefully Dale Jr.
So was there a point,
understand.
Todd, in life that you did wear underwear regularly?
There was a time where I used to wear it every day, and now it would have to be a very special occasion.
Well, let me ask you this.
What age did you start?
I'm going to say somewhere in the maybe late teens, early 30s.
How many pairs of underwear do you own?
I own probably about a dozen pair.
Now, what do you do with them? Why do you own them? Because that bothers me even more that you own underwear but don't wear them.
They're in a drawer. They're in a drawer near the bed. And,
how long have you had those pairs of underwear?
7.
Are they new?
Some of them I had a couple of years. Some of them are some of them are a little older. A couple of them have, are silky and have kind of different things on it. One has like Muppet kind of characters
boxers,
on it.
tighty whities, boxer
A mixture. One has like a bunch of lips
Muppets.
all over it. One's like a satiny police shorts that has like a fake gun in the holster. So in case I can convince the better half to play a little dress up, I've got.
Isn't it cool to have her wearing that kind of lingerie?
You would think, but sometimes
By the way,
both parties have to play along.
Farmer, what do you guys care? You're not inches away from this junk.
Well,
one less layer there.
Watching that videotape back, I was thinking, why are we so interested in Fritzy going commando? Although, for me, it's not so much when he's sitting here. It's more when he gets to his hotel room and he walks around naked in an old shack jersey.
Do you realize
that's what I'm more interested in?
The odds are, since
probably worse.
We stay in the same hotel. The odds are that one time you will get a room that was once inhabited by Todd Fritz.
Yes. That's my biggest fear
They
in life.
launder things. So you guys are okay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Putting his towel down.
If the boss could have someone's underwear on display in the studio, it might belong to Don Mattingly. The Dodgers manager joined the show today and talked about his recent donation to the Man Cave.
How long after getting ejected did you realize that you had to send the jersey to the show?
I think it was when I was walking off the field. And that's what calmed me down. I was like, oh, God, now I got some jersey. No.
Next time you get run, I want the shoes.
The shoes?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to have an entire, like a mannequin of Don Mattingly clothes here.
I have a plastic, I have one of those things you have in the storeroom. I'm just dressing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As we go.
I like this because we don't like traditional merchandise here, memorabilia. Like the jersey is okay, but it's cooler. Shoes, socks. And I don't think he wears a cup, but if he did, we'd love to have it. And Don Mattingly is probably not going to get kicked out of a lot of games, but if we can get maybe 4 or 5 over the next 4 or 5 years, we'll have a pretty good uniform coming together.
Up next, we'll find out how well the Danettes know their cult movie classics. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Box Score. Last week marked the 29th anniversary of the big screen cult classic, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Paulie, the Chicago area glass house where the car was destroyed recently sold for a cool $1.06 million. Was that a bargain?
It would be if you got to meet one of the characters in the movie. You know, even Sloane Peterson. If she was there to hand you the keys, then yeah, I'd sign up for that.
Man, she was spectacular.
Mia Sara is smoking hot. Well, we thought the film was in your wheelhouses, so we decided to give you a pop quiz based on the movie. Now, Rose can share answers, and there are steals. Here we go. Let's start in the back row. What jersey did Cameron wear throughout most of the film?
Red Wings. We have a specific player we have to mention?
Was it Hal?
Might have been. Might have been Hal, but it was definitely a Detroit Red Wings jersey.
Was it a Red Wings jersey? Yes, and it absolutely was Gordie Howe's. He sent that in to them. Front row, name one of the 2 songs Ferris sang while on the parade float.
Oh, my God.
Shake it up,
yeah,
baby.
Twist and Shout or Donka Shane?
Yeah.
Was it Donka Shane and Twist and Shout? Boy, you got both of them right. Wayne Newton, bravo. Back row, how many times has Ferris been absent from school during the semester?
Oh, my God.
Come on.
Ferris has been...
Exactly.
Let me know when we can steal this.
Actually, I don't remember. 31?
Unless it's a trick question.
Seaton's going to do it, and he's also going to do the voice.
Yeah.
I only do it 5 times a day. 9 times?
Yes, it absolutely was 9 times. Oh, it's a fool's paradise. He's just leading you down the primrose path. Front row, what car did Ferris borrow from Cameron's family? I need make and color, please.
There's a red Ferrari. I don't know the year.
Okay, was it a red Ferrari? Yes. A 1961 250 GT California
GT
edition.
Spider? Ooh.
He loves that car more than he does me. Back row, after Jeannie gets arrested, she meets this guy at the police station. Name the actor.
Oh, come on.
Charles R. Sheen.
That was definitely Charlie Sheen.
Wasn't Charles R.
In a drugged out state.
Oh, yeah, boy, if he could only see into the future.
Let's keep going.
He pays him to leave. He pays him to leave. And finally, front row, Ferris tried to pass himself as the Sausage King of Chicago. Who exactly is that?
Well, you know, Uncle Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago.
You're absolutely correct. It was Abe Froman. Oh, front row wins 4-2. Congratulations, gentlemen. Coming up, it's time to give the Danettes a physical challenge on the hardwood. You probably, no, you don't want to miss this.
Wise shaman, thank you for coming to talk to me at this time.
I don't even know why I bother, since you ignored my wisdom last time.
I know you didn't approve, but it was $12 million per. How could I turn that down?
I understand. That's a lot of peyote. What is your question now?
You heard what happened with Steve Kerr. Now I think my path has changed to pursue Derek Fisher.
Oh, what? Derek Fisher, man, you still crazy. You ain't never gonna learn. What, you trying to teach your team to flop better?
At least he knows the triangle.
My brother Rufus knows the triangle. Doesn't mean he should be the next coach. Man, oh my, I can't believe you. I'm gonna have to slap you across the forehead, sucker.
Welcome back to the Box Score, guys. Derek Fisher got Kenny Smith's vote for top flopper in the NBA. And today, the NBA handed out a $5,000 fine to Dwayne Wade. McLovin, did Wade get his money's worth?
Oh, 100%. I think he got 2 shots, 2 points was the difference in the game. That was nothing for Dwayne Wade. That's like a tip for Dwayne Wade.
As it is for all of us. Well, we wanted to see how you guys stack up to Wade. Time to put your flopping skills to the test. Let's sell that flop. Paulie, you first.
I'm ready. All right, Fritz, you got to take the hold. Remember, you're trying to sell the injury. See, look for the blood. Look for the blood. You didn't make any contact with my face.
Okay. That's about a 5.
This is how it's done.
Ready?
There you go.
Just steal it all together?
Wait, sorry. The steal was too easy.
No, that was a little too
I'm going to point out bad.
No, it's all dead dads and steals.
Oh my God! He sent him flying into the ball.
Himself.
This is funny, but I'm a little stuck.
I think that's actually broken there. I think you bent the thing. You bent the wheel.
Nice balls.
Good ball.
That's not in good shape right
Well, we'll have to
So that's sort of an integral part of the
take
studio.
care of there.
Have that removed.
Can we continue?
Watch your hand.
That's gonna need some tape.
I see. Old school.
Then I gotta do the Tim Duncan.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice eating.
I'm good.
Nicely done.
Oh, I'll drive him, Fritzy. I want to get Fritzy.
Here goes a 2-week hospital visit.
Yeah, watch out for the hernia.
Wow, you actually put your elbow into his neck, dude. What are you doing? You're supposed to...
I thought that's what we were doing.
No,
That's for
you're supposed to actually make contact with him. This guy just elbowed him in the face.
Down.
What the hell's wrong with
You got a
you?
little ball.
Actually, really, Fritzy kind of...
Fritzy, do you have the strength to tell us who's on tomorrow?
Tomorrow's show will include Mark Messier of the 1994 Stanley Cup champion Rangers, Kevin Costner on the 25th anniversary of Field of Dreams. You actually hurt me a little bit there.
We did. Wrap some underwear around that. Thanks for watching the Box Score. Set your DVR or tune in weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern only on Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer. My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Hey! Thanks for watching the Box Score. Holy cow!